Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Z. I am a tattoo artist, but also a lover of home decor and home goods and interior styling. So today I am back with another home updates video. As if I don't have already enough stuff in here, we had to add more. And you know, a lot of these things, they were either for practicality's sake, for the design identity of the place. I needed to strengthen that. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I might just be justifying some of my purchases. But I have to say, subscribe because there are very few home updates left before we run out of space. So continue watching. There's two things that I feel like make a place feel a lot cozier and alive, and those would be ambient lighting and plants. Both of those things I feel like you can find outside in nature with the sunlight and of course trees and plants. And so I think you're just kind of bringing them into your space. I don't know, not to get too woo-woo, but I feel like we need that as human beings. As you can see, I have a lot of plants and also cute lamps around here. And in order to keep my plants alive in this specific area of my apartment, it's nowhere near the windows. So I've had to rely on Soltech track lamps that you may have seen in a previous home updates video. I'll link it above if you haven't seen it. They've been so necessary for keeping my plants happy and alive because they just do not get the sunlight that they need all the way this far back into the apartment. So Soltech was really kind and they sent me the Aura lamp and I thought I would unbox it with you. Wow! This is my first impression seeing this. It is so beautiful. So it's this Italian designed lamp and of course it's a plant light, but it looks so beautiful. So you don't have to compromise what your space looks like as well as keeping your plants alive. It comes in two tones. I have a lot of darker wood in the apartment and I think the shape is stunning. It really gives that mid-century modern look. I love the shape of the bulb as well. It looks like a little person. And if you want to get your own Aura lamp, I will add my 15% discount code down below. So I'm thinking that I can go somewhere over here because I already have a lamp on the other side of the credenza. And this is so easy because all you have to do is plug it in and then your plants can grow super happy. Turn on the lamp. Wow, it's so beautiful. Hello! We have a very exciting 8-foot tall project today, which is repotting this ponytail palm. And I ordered a commission from an artist based out of LA. I think her Instagram is called Ilis Geronimo, but I found it through Benji Plan and she does these large scale clay pots and it's really hard to find those, especially in the shape and size that you want. So she makes them custom. It was super seamless and then she shipped it all the way to New York from this hefty big box. So let's unpack it together. Ta-da! It's quite heavy, but it's got a big drainage hole inside. It's like a custom made shape that I requested. I have my shovels from my garden and we're just essentially gonna like probably start shoveling out the soil. Okay, so we got rosy soil. I've had a pretty good experience with it and you can see it's like a very open, loose mix. You can pretty much see it's like a perfect fit in here. They kind of like a really small environment. So I got it a little bit of a bigger home. It's about 2 inches wider than its base, which is what the internet kind of recommended me. So let's start putting the soil in. Time to bring it over. All right, 3, 2, 1. Giving it its first water. Okay, my favorite part is adding in some moss, and I also have some rocks as well. I felt like this is like the really more creative part. These are also really nice for that kind of like bonsai type look. I have these really adorable pieces of preserved moss. with repotting this guy. He was very cooperative. The pot itself is so stunning, and I just noticed that there's actually a little logo that the ceramic artist left. And yeah, I feel like we gave this very majestic plant a very majestic home. And you can actually see that it's quite happy here because it's got a ton of new growth at the top that's like a different lighter green color. Yeah, I hope you live happy. So we are doing the big task of rearranging the office space. Currently, I have Omer's desk over here, and then mine is on this wall over here. And what we're adding into the space is a drafting table, which we set up last night. Essentially, I'm having a hard time being productive doing art on my desk. What we're thinking is having Omer's desk over here, adding mine over here, be kind of like parallel to him, and then have my drafting table over here. Yeah, now I have a L-shaped desk. I can kind of just like do my thing, edit my videos, and then I guess spin around this way and just do some art. I am so excited about this because let me show you again, it is another tambour door situation. So it's just got the smoothest like sliding mechanism. It is a vintage object, but you can definitely find these on like Etsy or eBay for a couple $100s. And we've started to like kind of put up some trinkets as well. I feel like they just add a little bit of intrigue and color on it. We have decided to add this ladder because we have this really tall shelf up here that's more than 7 feet tall. No way I can reach it, right? And it's really nice because you can kind of just take it off of the wall, like so, and it's made out of wood and it's quite heavy. So I don't know if you can tell, but we're trying to do this slightly like mixed wood tone situation. So of course we have teak, walnut, white oak frame, and you might be wondering why we're doing that. I think the one mistake that we made before buying all of our furniture was we bought bamboo top desks. They don't match any of the color palette that exists in the rest of this house. We pretty much have walnut everything. That's why the office is kind of becoming this mixed wood situation. I feel like we're trying to really lean into it because otherwise it just becomes so jarring that there's so many wood tones in here. I think what we're gonna try to do is keep mixing wood tone frames and everything like that. And honestly, if you don't like it, it's not my personal preference either, but we're trying to make do because there's no point in buying new furniture and not really giving it a good life. That is the end of all the updates that we did. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!